Hello there everyone, this is ZEU-6T and welcome back to the great big stompy robot simulator that is MechWarrior Online. And yes, OMG, ZEU-6T is once again throwing a Zeus in our collective faces because I've been doing that, for the last 2-3 weeks, something like that. Look at the bright side though, this is not actually the same Zeus, so yay, a bit of variety, question mark. There is, however, a reason I'm showing you this one to you. So, yeah. In the recent Zeus videos, you've seen me start to get a bit of a grip on the chassis, and it's like, it functions quite nicely as a fast brawler. So, yeah. I have been exploring this concept with other chassis, as I mentioned I would, and I have settled on this one. In this particular case, this is the ZEU-6T variant of the mech. So, yeah, different version. As I said, you can feel the variety of content right now, can't you? And as you can see, it has got some rather special features. It's got a single pokey thing in the middle, it's got a single glowy thing on the left side, and it's got a massive sod-off cluster of weaponry on the right side. So, let's get in there and show you what makes this particular attempt at a Zeus tick. Here we go. Right, so as you can see, this thing is kind of teched up. It's got light ferro armor and ender steel, so plenty of weight saving. And it's also got double heat sinks, of course, as well. It's powered by my beefy XL355 engine, which propels the mech up to 71.9 kph in this case. So, yep, 72 kph, pretty darn decent for an assault mech. It can definitely move around if it needs to. And lastly, we come to the equipment and weapons. Equipment, only 3 double heat sinks. Yeah, there we go. The experiment last week with the targeting computer didn't really pan out in that arrangement, so no targeting computer. And the weight and slots freed up by that has gone into the weapon systems here. The primary weapons are split between 2 weapons. A heavy PPC in the left arm, so it's like delivering that massive, oh geez, 15 damage pinpoint at medium to longish range, assuming I can hit the broadside of a barn, which I generally can't with this kind of weapon, but it's still a nasty hit nonetheless for a weapon of this size. Then on the right side is another OMG kind of weapon configuration, a treble mounted MRM-20 array. So 3 MRM-20s in tight cluster formation, because, you know, this is a Zeus, it's all like really close together. So many missiles straight into the enemy's face. That's what this thing does. Especially since these 2 heavy weapons are mounted on the arms, which allows them full free swinging rotation for precision aiming at short to medium range. So, yeah. If you get close to this thing, it's going to hit you, and hit you pretty darn hard. At least that's the general idea. And then lastly, to back it all up, we've got a cute little ER small laser in the center torso. Because, you know, we need something if the arms get blown off. Fear the Zeus with its small laser. Oh, probably be a laughing stock, I'd imagine. The enemy will be paralyzed just from laughter. Anyway, and lastly we've got the ammo reserves, which is a total of 5 tons of MRM ammo reloads, giving this thing just over, what was it? It's about 30 salvos out of its right arm. I've noticed with the Zeus that people tend to hit the side torsos most because, you know, they're really big, really bulky things. So it's like, ooh, let's shoot this thing and you'll probably hit a side torso on it. The arms are actually really slender from the front for the most part, so they tend to survive better than the side torsos do. And that is why I feel kind of comfortable mounting an XL engine, because this thing benefits from mobility, as I've been discovering. And all of its weapons are in the arms to take advantage of the arm actuators. Though, of course, got to point out, of course, that this thing can't actually zombie because it's an XL engine, not a light engine. So if it loses a side torso, it's gonna die. But if it loses both arms, it's still got the small. So yeah, hooray for practical backup weapons, I suppose. I don't know. Anyway, this mech has seen a bit of testing, but it's also seen a bit of tweaking, so this is going to be technically my first time with the loadouts. Though, as I said, I have been trying out the variants and working out what I like and what might work. So, let's bring the thunder and see what this Zeus can do. If nothing else, it can do a lot of damage to heavily armored targets, so it's probably a heavy mech hunter more than anything else. We'll have to see. Roll on match number 1.
Reactor online. Sensors online. Weapons online. All systems nominal.
Fleet command coming in. Capture the target area and engage any hostiles.
Okay, here we go. Welcome to match number 1, the Mining Collective. The game mode is Domination. And I wish I could say it was skill and memory that let me work that one out, but it's not because I kind of cheated and looked at it in the loading screen. So, yes. I'm still not able to reliably name that game mode. Oh, I'm faster than the King Crab. I would feel proud, but King Crab is a slow mech, so no. Oh, jeez. I'm actually keeping up with that Marauder, though. Interesting. Okay, let's unlatch my arms. Right, okay. Now then, this mech is pretty much unskilled, so it's not got much beyond, well, advanced zoom. That's pretty much the only thing it's got, actually. So it's got a few bits and bobs here and there, but not overly much. So I'm going to cower behind this wall. Hello, Mr. Locust. Oh, you're so small and cute. I just want to hug you and squeeze you and watch your robotic parts fly everywhere as I crush you with my strength and... yeah, anyway, back on task. Ooh, hello.
Target acquired.
King Crab! Right, perfect target. Let's go and see if we can have some fun with him. Oh, Mr. King Crab, I've got presents for you. Many, many missiles in my right arm. So, yes. I'm sure you'll appreciate that, no end. Oh, hello. Oopsie daisy. Back up. That King Crab is getting a bit pummeled. Let's see if he likes some missiles. Yeah. And this is where the speed is being useful for the Zeus. I can't withstand attacks like that, so I do need to be aware and move a bit. Ugh. Miss me. Haha.
Target destroyed.
Oh, now he's dead. I helped with that. And of course, because these are MOM-20 launchers, I can just like go boom. Ugh. So yeah, I can kick out a lot of missiles really fast because they reload quickly as well, being a lighter launcher. Yep, that Kodiak did not like that at all. Fear the Zeus! And of course, XL letting me just back up and move really fast. No, of course I have to be aware, of course. The weapon systems combined overheat me rather badly if I'm not careful. So yeah, they're probably expecting me to pop out there, so I should probably relocate a little bit. The problem is there's not really a good place to advance to, and I've not also got to be aware at point blank my heavy PPC will not be able to do anything. Except make a pretty light show and show myself to be a complete and utter noob that we all know I am. Well, it's important you have validation for these. Oh, that Kodak is in so much trouble.
Target destroyed.
Yep, it's dead. What's over here? Got to be aware when going up a slope, though. I do have kind of low-hanging arms, so tiny issue.
Target acquired.
Yep, okay, he's taking cover. No sign of other enemies, so I'm just going to push up. Oh, yeah, there's several others over there, I think.
New target acquired.
Yeah, there's Supernova over there, too. Oh, my missiles just hit that tower. I said got to be aware of these things because I have somewhat wide arms as well. The Zeus is a very flatly built mech, let's put it that way. Oh, well. I need to get around this tower. Ugh. Oh, I wasn't in time to help kill it. Well, actually I did help, it's just not in time to properly kill it. Because if I'd been able to get a bead on it, I would have just launched a salvo of missiles into its face, so... It's hello there. Yep, you didn't like that, did you? Yes, fear my laser! Why am I getting flanked? Oh, hello. What the... Oh, hello. Kindly don't do that. Okay, apparently we got flanked rather badly there. Yeah, kindly stop doing that, please. Ugh. Ow. Ow. Oh, hello. Yeah. I think we might have lost this one, to be quite honest. Yeah, my MOMs have gone. With 600 missiles still in the tubes, so there is that. Oh, hello. Don't care about you. Oh, there we go. I was actually one of the last ones alive. And I did 677 damage. Ooh, that was actually kind of impressive, that. Yeah, having this hard-hitting combination is quite nice, except for the minimum on the PPC. That's a bit of a drawback, I'm finding. Especially when you're dealing with lighter mechs, you can't really bring much to bear against them. But, yeah, the punch of the weapons, though, is rather nice. As you saw there, I did a lot of damage. Let's see what else I did, though. I got 6 outright kill assists and a kill most damage dealt. 6 for 77 damage. Minor damage to a teammate somewhere. I did enough to equalise. 6 assists. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. So, of all of the enemy casualties, I helped with almost all of the enemy casualties. This thing works pretty darn well, actually. I'm happy with this one. Okay, let's move on to match number 2. Here we go.
Reactor online. Sensors online. Weapons online. All systems nominal.
Command coming in. Capture and hold the resource point. Stop any hostiles that get in your way.
Okay, here we go. Match number 2. Welcome to River City. The game mode is Conquest. And once again, I cheated and looked at the loading screen, so I can't claim credit for actually recognizing it from my HUD. So, yes. Anyway, this is match number 2. As you probably realized in the first one, I am actually very happy with this Zeus. And, well, let's put it this way. This is the first time I have ever been very happy with a Zeus. So, yes. There is, in fact, only one wee little fly in this soup. And that is the heavy PPC, actually. The heavy PPC has a few drawbacks, which don't quite serve this mech. The problem is, then, well, it's just the mech's chassis for the most part. Because if I want to take advantage of the gimbals for enhanced aiming with my left arm mounted weaponry, which you can see just there in the corner of the screen, I have to use a single energy weapon on this particular version of the Zeus. Because it only has a single energy hardpoint, and this is the only version of the Zeus that has more than one missile hardpoint, and so it has to be this one for the treble MRM in the right arm. Which, by the way, is an absolutely devastating thing. I absolutely love it bringing the hammer on people, so, yeah. So, I would think maybe swap out the heavy PPC for a large pulse, so just something a bit faster firing and still accurate and powerful. So maybe a large pulse laser. But then the question is what to do with what's freed up by making the swap. And that, I couldn't actually tell you.
Target acquired.
Ooh, hello.
New target acquired.
Oh, missed.
Coming up, G7.
Okay, better switch to thermal tracking mode. There's probably just a lot. Oh, hello, Bushwhacker. You're backing up hard. Ooh. Hello, Annihilator. Ooh. It noticed me in a hurry, didn't it? Hmm. Problem is, there's not really any good angles right here, so
New target
I should probably try and
acquired.
find somewhere else to shoot. They're in cover. Can't aim at them, I don't think. Ooh, hello.
Quarter of the resources. Keep it up.
New
What are
target
you?
acquired.
You're a Bushwhacker. Okay. Let's move around here in support of my fellow Bushwhacker a little bit to see if I can help out dealing with this guy. Problem is, I don't want to be on the front lines much, you know? Let's go ahead and capture this point. There's some enemies over here, though.
New target
Need to be
acquired.
aware of that. Oh, it's the scouts. I don't like the scouts. I'm here capturing Theta off the enemy, so I'm sure they're happy with me.
25%.
Oh, look, I'm about to get hit by something. Hello, Commando. How are you?
Guys
Oh.
that are all standing there in the center really aren't being attacked because they're attacking people in H7. Come on.
New target
That means
acquired.
that you got an advantage.
I am overheating just a tiny bit. Oop, hello.
If you would push.
Critical.
Ow, and then I just overloaded. Come on, get up. Oh, move!
Advanced tactic for some people.
Oh my god.
Being able to move and shoot is overrated. Did I hit the broadcast button? Yes, I did. Yeah, it's not useful at all to be able to move and shoot at the same time.
Target
You pretty much
acquired.
wasted your
New target
advantage now.
acquired.
Hello,
I know
awesome.
before it doesn't look like that, but
New target
the advantage
acquired.
is almost gone now.
Oh, it's
We can still do this.
It's nah, it's over. It's gone.
Halfway to victory.
They're pretty much on it.
Okay, pummeled that guy. Oopsie daisy. I hate that bad company. The bad company's almost dead though. Let's see.
Heat level critical. New target acquired. Heat level critical.
Haha! Expose you back to me, I'll just pummel it with many, many missiles.
Heat level critical. Override shutdown.
Ooh, I am overheating rather badly though. Oh jeez. Backing up, backing up.
Incoming missile.
Ow.
Heat level critical. Override shutdown.
Ow. I'm going to blow myself up in this way. the PPC does make this thing run a bit too hot. Oh jeez. Right.
Warning incoming missile.
Ow. I need some cover fast.
Left torso critical damage.
Yeah, kindly stop doing that, please.
Theta is controlled by the enemy. Hostiles have collected 50% of their resources.
My armor's really battered. I don't know who's left except for me in that. Oh, hello. Whoa! And there goes the side torso. As I mentioned, the side torso is like really easy to do. I didn't do very much there. 280. I was trying to find enemies for the most part, and I was doing some capture work there as well. So, unfortunately, we did kind of get split up as people were noticing, and that hurt us so hard.
Warning.
So we've got the Shadow Cat here.
Right arm destroyed.
This awesome is... Oh, it's an LRM awesome. Yeah, treble LRM 15.
Heat sink destroyed.
No wonder. Still though, I think I did quite well there.
Left leg destroyed.
Nope, oh dear, and the Shadow Cat just lost his leg. That's really bad.
Left torso critical damage.
But yeah, this is actually a rather decent match combination. I did well the first match. Second match I actually did poorly, but I still actually did some serious impacts on the enemy forces. Especially when they didn't spot me and wandered past, then I was just able to unload and blow them, and blow several of them to pieces. So that worked quite nicely. Yeah, that was a good try. Let's check the final stat screen, and then I think we can call it there, because I like this mech. I just need to see if I can swap the heavy PPC for maybe a large pulse. Yeah, 280, 4 kill assist, and outright 2 kills. That was when those enemy forces were trying to focus on my more exposed teammates. I just laid into them with missiles and particle cannon shots. Oh, that was pretty good. Yeah, I like this one. I like this Zeus. But yeah, let's call it there. This has been Iron Mark V. Thank you all very much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed the show. And I'll catch you all some other time, some other place, some other video, some other stream, whatever is your particular viewing pleasure. I'll see you all later.